Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Celebrity Cars. You clicked on this 2015 BMW X5. It's beautiful. It's a really nice shape, really little road wear, just under 3,200 or 32,000, excuse me, just under 32,000 original miles. It's white, special black wheels on it. All the details and all the options you can check out at celebritycars.com under its description. We're located in Las Vegas, right off the strip in between Summerlin, Nevada and Henderson, Nevada. So come on down and check us out sometime. But anyway, we got this really cool 2015 BMW X5 for sale. Once again, I give it a really good rating, okay? It's just got a couple of little scrapes and stuff for normal road wear. It's never been, you know, smashed into and never big paint jobs or anything like that. So it's all in really good shape. All the wheels, there are no curb rash on any of the wheels. And this really does look outstanding. So we're gonna, what I do here is your living, breathing condition report, if you will. So we go over all the details about where the scratches are, as if you were here, because maybe you don't want to get on a plane today and all that stuff. So you want to come out and you follow along with me if you're super interested in this vehicle, and then you'll know everything about it. So I do my very best to get the condition as if you were here, checking it out yourself. So let's look at the nose. We're going to start off at the nose. As you can see on film, look, I'm going to pick away at it here over the little scratches and stuff like that, but it's a shame because I shouldn't be, because you should see how pretty this car is, as you can see on film. Now, if I weren't here, you'd just go, wow, this is beautiful. But let me pick out the little things that you'd see if you were here. So I'm just going to start firing away. You don't have to get up close with the camera or anything like that. You're just going to have to trust me here that we got a little nick here on the hood, two little ones right there, one right there, a really faint one right there, and then we're going to work our way down the bumper, because this is where you get all your normal road wear from. And just under 32,000 original miles, you're going to have little stuff. So if you just kind of bring the camera along here, I'm not going to pick them all out. All these, we tried to remove these kind of sort of stay put, just normal road wear, folks. A little small fraction of something there. This is from the old license plate. I'm pretty sure your detailer will be able to get that all nice and white again. You can see from here to here. It's just from the plate that was on the car prior. But look at the grille. The black grille is nice and shiny. All of this along here looks beautiful, nice and white. All the way down here to the bottom wall looks terrific. And this is pretty much in the same shape as the driver's side front. Very, very minimal road wear. There's a small scratch right here. And then if you come around this corner is where the only quote-unquote damage, if you will, which scratches would be these locations right here. There's no denting, there's no spider webbing of the paint. It's just some faint, well, not faint, they're black scratches right here, okay? Sorry folks, these aren't going to come off without some touch-up paint, but super minor. And then there's two little nicks up here. And then folks, I think I'm done tearing this thing apart, because the rest of it really looks fantastic. Let's just work our way down the passenger side of the car. Once again, I've already told you about the wheels, and the tires are in great shape, but the wheels are in perfect shape. We're working our way down the passenger side of the car. That came out with my finger, that came out with my finger. Down here, folks, I'm going to suspect there's just a hair-lit fraction of some road wear. But a lot of these things that I thought were road wear before I said that are really just dirt. I'm a white car guy. I love white cars, and I love making sure that from top to bottom on the sides, even down there where it normally gets dirtied up, I like to make sure that it keeps clean. And this is all in really fabulous condition. Car's a whopping 5.5 years old. And it's really in terrific shape. Every time my eyes focus on a little mark, I use my finger, and all of them so far have pretty much come off. There's a stupid small little nick right there, not even worth mentioning. Okay, back up to the side panels of the doors. I'm going to say your detailer can get that out. There are no dings down the side, so you don't have to worry about any of that. Your rear wheel, yep, beautiful shape. Nothing to point out on that. Let's whip our way around the whole back end of the car here too. A couple little watermarks, just a couple little dirt smudges back here. Let's see if these are scratches. Nope, they're not scratches, they come off too. There's a small abrasion right here. kind of right to left kind of deal. And I'm going to say that all this back here is just really light dirt from taking it down the street to get some gas. All these there are no marks back here on this back trunk. Now, I would suspect in the certain light that we have here, there might be some marks from getting in some stuff in and out of the trunk space if it were used, but I don't see anything here with the naked eye. The whole back end of the car here looks terrific. I don't see any nicks or scratches, folks. The glass looks great. I don't see any marks in the window tint. The window tint looks great. Just a hair dirt back here. If you watch my fingers, it's just a little dust that's been sitting in here. I should have conquered that. Okay, let's work our way up the driver's side. I don't suspect it to be a whole lot different. It looks to be a minor, really light marks right here that I know your detailer can get out. Down here, just a little bit of dirt. All of this looks beautiful white paint. I already know that wheel is in terrific shape, so I don't have to worry about that. All of this looks beautiful, folks. I'm going to stay down here towards the bottom and work my way all the way down. You follow right along with me here. Just so you know everything about this car. It's all coming off. That's coming off. And that came off too. So all of this down here, barely any road wear whatsoever. Nice and white, beautiful paint. All the way up to the glass. Just as I expected. Yep, that's just some dirt too. I made it worse, but nope, no it's not. Okay, we have a little nick here on the driver's side underneath the driver's side window. So that's super small. We're not going to touch that because we don't want to make it any bigger. But if you back up the camera, you can't see that. It's fairly hard to see. So here's your front driver's side fender. It's in wonderful shape. And once again, here's your final wheel and tire. All in fabulous shape. Now let's go up top. Take a look at the windshield. See if there's any road wear in the windshield. No. My answer is no. I barely see any marks or chips or anything like that in this glass. I think it could be cleaned a little better, but other than that, it's in wonderful shape. I see a super small chip right there. Super small. All this glass looks terrific. All of these panels right here, from touching them, getting in and out of the car, these always get a little light scratch to them, but these are in pretty good shape, but they do have light scratches in them. All the window tint all the way down this whole side looks terrific. I can see up on the roof looks good. I don't see any hail damage. I don't see a bunch of dings or dents or anything like that. And over here on the passenger side, the exact same thing. Beautiful window tint, really dark tint. It's like a mirror for me. And then here you can see this paneling too, maybe in this light you can see it's just a hair faded and with those normal scratches. Every single BMW will have that. Any car will have that small light scratching in between after a couple of years old. And we're over here looking at the windshield second time just to make sure everything's cool. Looks good to me. All right, I'm going to open up all the doors. Passenger side door. Rear passenger side door, and while you start looking in, I'm going to go over and open the other side to let a little bit more light in. And while we're looking at this together, I'm looking at the driver's seat, which is a very heavy, soft leather, but probably didn't make a whole lot of sense. My wife's BMW has leather in it too, and it's really hard to get in and out of. They're not the comfiest seats in a 328. These are definitely different. If you're watching, there are lots of padding, and this leather, none of it's ripped. I don't even see any abrasions from getting in and out, so it's in super shape. The center console here, when you come over, seems to have just really minimal wear, taking the seatbelt on and off and so on and so forth. The wood paneling here has some really light abrasions in it, but all looks terrific, just so you know. This looks good too. It's all one piece. There's just a couple little marks in it. You'll come over and see when you get over here. But again, the center console really does look good. The shifter looks good. The control panels look good. And look at this passenger seat. It's beautiful. just as good a condition as this driver's seat. I'm looking at the dashboard. Nothing jumps out at me. I don't see any cracks in the wood dash. I don't see any abrasions or marks on the top of the dashboard here. We'll turn it on in a couple minutes to take a look at all the gauges and stuff. The steering wheel looks great. I don't see it being worn whatsoever, and that's good. Let's go a quick trip to the back seat. Looking at the door panel here, the door panel all looks good. All the cup holders look good, and the back seats look just as good as the front seats. Everything looks great back here. No punctured holes, no big stains. You got television sets back here. Check it out. Whole entertainment. You got air and you control your heating and all that stuff, and a charging station. Looks like if you want to smoke, you can do that too. Looking up, we can see that the glass needs to be cleaned, and these moon windows up here. Sorry about that. We'll get right on it, but the glass and everything looks terrific up there. That's pretty cool. Let's see if this back trunk opens up. It should. There we go. Good. And you get a glimpse of what it looks like in the back. All those seats fold down, so you can trek some stuff around. And there you have it. Okay, back over here checking out the passenger side, the passenger side rear. All this looks good back here. We talked about it. You're looking at where I just was. Now come on into the driver's seat here, and you see this area right here. You can see some of the small abrasions from getting out of the car using the seat belt, and the wood over here looks a lot like what the wood looks like over on the driver's side. It's still all nice and shiny, and it looks good. Just some super, super minor wear, folks. Nothing to be alarmed about. 32,000 mile car. Okay, gonna close these doors. Now you can also see about 80 to 100 photographs at celebritycars.com if we're not getting everything that you want to see. So go to celebritycars.com if you haven't been there already. Here's your engine compartment. BMW twin turbo. You want to get the specifications on this motor? Once again, you're going to go to celebritycars.com just in case you found this video before you found our website. There you have it, folks. 2015 BMW X5. It's in beautiful shape. We just went over the whole car from top to bottom, its entire condition, visually from what I can see. And our next step is to go for a quick ride. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Celebrity Cars. In this 2015 BMW X5 just has under, let's find out. My foot's on the brake. All right, just under 32,000 original miles. At this one today, it says 31,759. This is a keyless start, so you got the key in my pocket. All I have to do is hit that button. Beautiful Pandora. All the entertainment stuff is up. The air conditioning and heating system all works good. Everything looks fine. I had the radio on a minute ago. We'll turn the radio back on. Not a nice bass. Everything sounds great in here. It's a well-optioned vehicle. All my buttons look good. We're going for a quick drive, folks. Just as simple as that. We're going to make sure that this thing doesn't have any vibrations, the brakes work good, and all that stuff. So my foot's on the brake, down in the drive, off we go. Foot's on the gas. Oh, you can't hear it. I can barely hear it. This thing shifts perfectly. I did not put my seatbelt on. Sorry. And let's use the brakes for the first time at about 35 miles an hour. No pulls to the right or left. Brakes are super nice and smooth. And boy, I don't have anything else to talk about here. This is wonderful. Wonderful, works terrific. Everything lights up on the dashboard great. Little lights on the door next to some of the controls. Temperature gauge is perfect. It's a wonderful car, folks. I'm back on the gas. It's very, very, very quiet in here, and not one bit of road noise at very slow speed. No rattles, no clinks. Okay, my right turn signal's on. Let's go for a cruise. About as smooth as can be, ladies and gentlemen. 47 miles an hour, we're on the brake. Right hand turn. Once again, as you can hear, you can't even hear this thing shift. There's no rattles. The tire noise is very comfortable. And there you go. Simple as that. It's not a long video. It's not an old car. It's 2015 with just under 32,000 original miles. And folks, it's wonderful. Come on down and see us. Call us 702-818-1031 if you have any questions. Don't forget to go to celebritycars.com and find out all the other things that we have for sale. Thanks very much, and we'll talk to you soon.